year was 1983. Jeff Batt decided to finally give up working at General Motors to pursue a career as an entrepreneur and start his own business. He didn't want to work for anyone anymore and wanted to become his own boss. Jeff knew right away what kind of business he wanted to begin. He has always had a passion about collision repair. This interest in repairing vehicles goes back to when Jeff was a teenager. His grandfather, Pal Stevens, influenced Jeff immensely. Pal owned his own collision repair shop and introduced auto collision repair to Jeff. After learning a little bit about auto collision repair from his grandfather, Jeff would spend many hours in his free time working on vehicles and repairing them to look and work like new. As time went on and Jeff taught himself more and more about repairing vehicles, he finally began to do it as a side job out of his garage. Because of his knowledge about auto collision repair over the years and not wanting to work for a boss anymore, this sparked the idea of him starting his own body shop. This body shop would go on to be known as Batt and Stevens Body Shop in Little Downtown Jewel, Ohio. Starting out, Jeff knew he needed to find a building suitable for body repair and painting. After some searching, he came across a building for sale in a small town named Jewel. It was within the budget and was big enough for the body repair portion of his business. Because there's not quite enough room for the painting portion, Jeff built a paint shop behind the body shop. The next step was finding employees to work for him. At first there were only 2 employees, himself and a high school kid that he knew. The high school kid had been working on vehicles with Jeff out of his garage, and that is how he ended up getting hired. After some time and as the shop gained more and more business, more employees were hired. Once the business was up and running, he became very busy. Batt and Stevens Body Shop was getting busier and busier, and Jeff was still working at General Motors for the time being. He was still working at General Motors to help pay his bills and to help get the shop running efficiently. As Jeff recollected about beginning the shop, he commented on the process of auto body repair and painting. He explained to me that it was very simple back then. By this he meant the tools being easy to operate and the vehicles were very simple to fix and put back together. Over the years, Jeff's business has continued to grow and thrive. Though it is very successful today, there are some changes that have occurred to Batt & Stevens Body Shop over time. One change is that Jeff has taken on more of a management and estimator position. Instead of working out in the shop all the time like he used to, he now takes care of writing estimates for customers' vehicles and managing his employees. Today, Jeff's body shop now has 7 employees, including himself. He has 2 body technicians, 3 paint technicians, and a secretary all working for him. Though he is not working at General Motors and managing the shop like he did in the past, he is still very busy. In fact, Batt & Stevens Body Shop was voted as the best body shop in the area by the Crescent News newspaper. Because of their recognition and quality repairs on vehicles, the shop continues to be busy constantly. In addition to Jeff explaining the body shop today, he commented on the changes in the field of auto body repair and painting. He explained that today the field is more technologically advanced. Everything is geared more towards computers and electronics instead of manually like back in the day. This makes using some of the tools easier to operate. Adding to everything being more advanced, the process of painting and repairing vehicles is focused more on safety. Working in the shop requires more safety procedures and guidelines than back in 1983. Laws and regulations have been put in place to keep the technicians safer while working on vehicles. While things have become safer and more advanced, so have the vehicles. Today's vehicles are very complex compared to what they used to be. Because of today's vehicles being so complex and the high standards set by Jeff, his employees at Batt & Stevens Body Shop are required to meet many certifications and complete continuing education courses to stay on top of their skill sets and knowledge of automobiles. In the future, Jeff envisions Batt & Stevens Body Shop expanding and doubling in size. He also predicts the shop's business will increase by 3 times the current amount. This expansion comes with the building of a new body shop within the next few years. Jeff explained that the new body shop will be top of the line. It will also include more areas to compensate for more body and paint technicians being hired, and it will also include all of today's newest and best auto collision repair equipment. While talking about the future plans of his business, Jeff explained that the future of auto body collision repair is getting more and more advanced. With all the bells and whistles on the new vehicles and the equipment becoming more advanced, Jeff said that it is so vital his employees continue to receive education and take courses on all the new equipment and vehicles being released. By doing this, it will allow the shop to continue being the best in the area. The future of Batt & Stevens Body Shop is looking to be very bright. This is because of the man who started it from scratch, Jeff Batt. Jeff provides a prime example of where hard work and dedication will get you in life. Jeff took a risk of leaving his former job at General Motors to follow his goals and dreams of becoming an entrepreneur and starting his own body shop. Though there were many difficulties and hardships along the way, he continued to persevere and stick to his business. It's men like Jeff that show today's society where hard work, dedication, and pursuing your goals and dreams will get you in life.